like me where you sign up for loads of email newsletters because they sound really interesting, but you never ever get around to reading them? Well, now you can let AI read them for you and just give you the best bits. So we're going to do this with Gemini. If you haven't already got an account, go to gemini.google.com and sign up. And then we need to make sure that Google Workspace is enabled. That means that Gemini can talk to your Gmail. So go down to the cog settings icon and then go to connected apps. Scroll down to where you see Google Workspaces and make sure that the switch is toggled on. To go back to the main page, just click the chat icon top left. Then we're going to type in instructions like this. At Gmail, find my latest newsletters from the last 7 days, which are about AI. Look at them and tell me if there are any ideas that will be useful for my YouTube channel. Give me the topic, title ideas, and a few bullets for each. So what this is going to do is go and look through your emails for you. And of course, you can substitute any topic you like. This will work for any of the accounts you have in your Gmail, even the non-Gmail ones, as long as they're accessible by the same account. And you can see it's given me the results in the format that I asked for, with topics, bullets, and a summary and title ideas. If you want further information on any of the topics, you can just click those little down arrows. If you want Gemini to only go and check certain emails, we can put them in what's called a label. It's basically like putting them in a folder. So Gemini will only go out and check for the emails that are in that specific folder. So go into your Gmail on desktop. Then select your inbox and choose any newsletters that you want to label by clicking the box to the left. Click the 3 little dots at the top where it says More, and then go to Filter Messages like these. You can see I've got some text in the section that says Has the words. I'm actually going to cut and paste this text and put it into the From box. Now I'm not sure why, but sometimes when I do this it goes into the Has the word box, and sometimes it automatically goes into the From box. Then click Create Filter. Now we have a few options to choose from. So if you'd rather not actually see the newsletters and just want AI to deal with it, you can select Skip the Inbox. Then next to Apply the Label, click Choose a Label, then New Label, and call it something memorable. So I'm going to call mine Entrepreneurship. Then click Create. I'm also going to select Apply Filter to Matching Conversations. Now this will just put any existing emails from these addresses into that label folder too. Then click Create Filter. You can see the label I just created called Entrepreneurship, which contains the emails I selected. Any future emails from these people will also go in there too. Now to make it stand out, you can give your label a colour by selecting the 3 little dots to the side of it, going to Label Colour and picking any colour you like. Now if you want to add more newsletters to that same label later on, just follow the same process. You can see I've also got another label already created called AI Learning Lab, where I have several newsletters coming in. Now back in Gemini, we're going to run the prompt again, but this time I'm going to ask for things only that are related to Gemini. And of course you can tailor the prompt to whatever you want. So I'm going to type in at Gmail, check my label AI Learning Lab from the last 7 days. Just give me anything about Gemini as headings and bullets. Now you can see it's connecting to my Workspace, which contains my Gmail. Then it gives me anything it finds within the email in my label folder AI Learning Lab. You can see it's found me anything about Gemini, and you can click any of those little downward arrows if you want to read more. Now quick tip, if you want to remember to do this every week, and you've just got a free Gemini account, we can create a reminder in your calendar. You can either go manually in your calendar and type it in, or you can actually ask Gemini to set that up for you. So type something like this. Create a calendar event. Title, Gemini Newsletter Summary. Time, every Wednesday at 9 AM. Description, paste this exact text at Gmail, check my label AI Learning Lab from the last 7 days. Just give me anything about Gemini as heading and bullets. When you do this, remember to decide how often you want it, So use words like every Wednesday or weekly. Give it a name. So tell the AI what to call the event, in this case, Gemini Newsletter Summary. And then tell it the text that it should put in the description. Now this tells the AI exactly where to put the prompt. Here you can see where it's been added to Google Calendar. And just to check, I'm going to open my Google Calendar up to have a look. If you have a paid Gemini Pro account, you can skip the calendar bit and get Gemini to create you a scheduled action. A scheduled action is when you tell Gemini to automatically run a task for you. That could be checking your emails or pulling together a plan for your day, and it would do that at a set time every day or every week. So I'm going to say, every Wednesday at 9 AM, perform this scheduled action. At Gmail, check my label AI Learning Lab from the last 7 days. Give me anything about Gemini as headings and bullets. So you can see in the round corner box that the scheduled action has been created. Now if you ever want to edit it, you can find it in the bottom left in Settings under Scheduled Actions. Click the pencil icon and then you're able to edit anything. So I'm going to change the title, but you could change the day or the prompt in here as well. And I think at the time of recording there's a 10 task limit. So Google Gemini sends its schedule action alerts as push notifications on your phone, and you'll also be able to see it in the Gemini app. Now if you found this useful, I send out a free email every week with AI tips and resources. You can find the link in the description, and I will see you in the next one.